You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Hands off here for Brooks. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Brooks. And they bring him down around the 34. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. Trying for a touchdown here. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Look at the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Fourth down, Young. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds, too. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They're going for it, Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 4th down, Carr. That's cut beyond the marker. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Carr with it on 1st. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go play action with Carr. Bails out of the pocket quick. Still on the move. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Carr. This throw is caught. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Young back to it after the pick. Trying for the deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Josie Jewell making that stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll come up 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. Taken in by Shaheed. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and just 2 to go. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead to 20. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Panthers with a long ways to go for a score. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Young to throw it. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Willie Gay with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Legette's got it. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now, Young. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Young on the play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And now
get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And they pick him off again. And the same first career interception. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Josie Jewell making that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Another chance for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. To the air on 1st down. Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he eventually goes out, but not until he's down near the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Saints take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. Instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Carr. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing his Carr. This is complete to Olave. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. They go play action with Carr. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Saints have it as we start the 4th, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Carr off the play fake. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Young working from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They've got a man in motion. Back to the well again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got a man left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now Young. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the 1st. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Young to throw. He's on the move. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Running this one left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Another carry for him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
26-yard line.
Now a give left side. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Give him 9.